Sorry, it's Stephen, folks. Thank you very much for coming out this evening. I'd like to welcome everybody here. Lady Captain Joan, Captain Paddy, Lady President Angela, President Dennis, Jim and Mary Long, and the Reardon family. Friends, guests, members, you're all very much this evening. Thank you very much for taking the time to be with us here in the magnificent surroundings of the refurbished clubhouse. And in fairness, I'm not sure who organised this evening, but you also arranged for view for view, parting of the clouds, the sun shining. You, Paddy, I'd say, was it? So, Chairperson Owen couldn't be with us this evening, and the Secretary Peter couldn't be with us this evening, so their apologies. So they left me the job of being the host for the evening. So bear with me. I have a couple of formalities to get through, but not too many, and we want to leave to that. I suppose as we start on a new journey of this clubhouse, which dates back to 1873, purchased by Colonel Cripps in the 1940s, later by the O'Connor family, and through division of a number of members, purchased by Newcastle West Golf Club in 1992, and occupied by Newcastle West Golf Club since 1994. And I think it's a tribute to everybody that was involved in that time to move from Canada, come out here, this magnificent facility. And I think it's time now we moved this facility on to the next level. A number of you will also know that the Ryder Cup is going to be hosted over the road in the next number of years. I think it's incumbent on all of us now to take this facility, promote it, and use that to our advantage for the coming years and for the coming generations. These have been quite strange times for the last 18 months or so. And myself, I think this evening is the first evening I've wore a tie in about 18 to 19 months. I've spent about 20 days in my office since the 12th of March 2020. Having said that, out of those strange times, there are silver linings. And through the endeavours of some, and fairness, through Richard Collins, he started the discussion with Mario a good number of months ago. Out of COVID and out of lockdown, we've ended up with this magnificent refurbished food and beverage facility and refurbished clubhouse, locker room and classroom facilities. It's an absolute credit to everybody, their own anniversary. We as the members are going to benefit hugely from this investment. And we'd like to thank everybody involved for that. In terms of Longs, we must be very grateful for coming on board as a partner. As most of you know, we've had various providers over the years, but this is a long-term partnership that we worked on hard and we hope will be fruitful for everybody. And again, we're very thankful for the Longs for their investment both in Newcastle West and now in the clubhouse in Newcastle West Golf Club. Thanks very much. And indeed to your Reardon family, we're also very grateful to you, Mary, for lending Mike to us for those years. Mike has participated on teams, captain teams, been captain of the golf club, on committees, been a director, hugely influential in the programs, and now has been hugely influential through the Reardon family with help with the clubhouse redevelopment and refurbishment. So again, Mike, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Now I think that's enough for me for the moment. I'm going to ask Lady Captain Joan to say a few words.
Well done, Pat.
Captain Paddy, President Stinny and Angela, Vice Captains Rose and Neelis, Directors, members of the Management Council, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just begin by saying it's been a very exciting year to be captain because so many positive developments have happened within the club. And I just would like to extend the gratitude of the members, especially the lady members, to Jim and Mary Long family and Mike and Mary Reardon family for their investment and commitment they were given to the club. And if you look around, you can see the results of the investment because we have a fabulously refurbished clubhouse. And we love to come in here after a game of golf to relax. And we always have a great welcome from Mario and Liga and all the staff and Monica as well. I would just like to say we had a ladies' day here on Wednesday, and the ladies from the surrounding clubs were very impressed by the decor of the clubhouse. So we know we have a great course. Now we have the clubhouse, so we have the full package. So I'll just finish up and say thanks again to the Long and the O'Riordan family. Now, seeing as that there's so many positive vibes around, and I know our investor Jim is a great Limerick supporter, I would just say, up Limerick for Sunday.
And now to add to that, Captain Paddy.
I just have to endorse everything that Captain John has said. Like, you look out there, it's fabulous out there, it's fabulous in here. And I just hope that our members give this place the support that it deserves. Thank you very much to to Jim and Mary Long, and to the O'Riordan family as well. Like, everything about the place is class, it's pure class here. And just get your asses up here at the table, support, put your money behind the counter, and just support the place. And I think I can't add anything else. Just huge thanks. It's a privilege to be captain here, along with Joan and like our President Angela and Dini as well. We're blessed that this has come about in our year. So huge thanks to the Long and the O'Riordan family. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Paddy. Indeed, it has been an easy year to be captain, and it's been an easy enough year to be treasurer as well this year, so I think I picked a good year. It's been a while now, but I was also chairperson of the fundraising committee for a few years, and every year we have our annual Classic, Club Classic, which is a significant fundraiser for the club. It's on the 8th, 9th and 10th of September. And our usual stalwart Tommy, again, is in situ to make sure that everything will run smoothly on the day. We hope to have it well supported, and that you will all enjoy it. I think this year we've seen that the course has been in superb condition, and you will all get to enjoy our meal inside here afterwards as well. So I think it's going to be an amazing weekend. We look forward to it. I'd now like to ask my career to say a couple of words, please, on behalf of the O'Riordan family.
Well done, Mike.
Lady Captain, Mr. Captain, Lady President, Mr. President, members, friends, on behalf of Mary, myself, I suppose Michelle, Lisa, Carol, Alan, Aunt Marie, my sisters, my two brothers, Jack and Liam, and I suppose more of a partner, my father and my mother. Okay, so the golf club has been a big part of our life. I suppose we go back a long time. My father joined maybe in the mid-70s, and my mother was absolutely delighted because he went every night. Yeah, and every dinner was about golf, and the temperature in the house went down, and I suppose the same happened in my own house when we were talking golf. Things were okay. When we were talking something else, Mike was always giving out. This whole place, this whole part of the golf has been a huge part of Mary and myself lives. Like all the boys, like Derek Lockie, Mick McQueen, all the boys that were here, Timmy Roach, Helen, right? We travelled all over the place. Okay, I suppose going back to Killallen, I suppose Killallen was a great club for us. So that's how we started. You know, 9 holes and it was wet and windy. And I suppose it's quite ironic that Jim and Mary Long were here tonight, because I can remember a winter league probably in the early 90s, probably 89 or 90s. He was out to remind me, a very cold day and a very wet day. Dr. Mercy, John Shepard, my father, they were out number 5 playing in the league, and they were going up the 10th, which is the old first, and they had to stand in the trees because there was a bit of an incident on the first tee, on the first green that I can't really remember about. Timmy will probably remind me. So my father and John were standing in the trees and talking about how good the golf was. So, and that's what it was. There was great people, and I suppose there was a great drive to move to here. And we tried to buy it probably in the 80s, and then but probably bought it by 18, 19, 19, and Derek was captain, and then Lockie and North Mercer, we had Timmy Geary as president, and we had Bobby and Timmy. So we had a great crew, you know, we had great times. We got Jim Hickey, North Mercer in after spring to do the course here. We collected a couple of 100,000 one night for the membership. We sold like members, Derek sold like members to people that never knew where a golf club was, never knew where a order was, and never came. And he's still getting them for the lottery. He's still getting them for the lottery. So we had great times like on those days. And as I said, there was a famous night in after collecting a couple of 100,000 that Jim Hickey turned around and said, we'll have no club lads. So we had we started in 93. I started as captain in 93. I think I was captain for 4 or 5 months. Then we travelled we closed on the 31st of July, and we had no course. But we had great friends. We had John Walsh and Ballymunnan, with North Mercer and him, they're all dead lads. Most of the people I've been talking about today. And Noel Cronin, Waterville, we had all the boys. We had boys in Charlton and in there, and we had a great year. We had great year, and it built a huge club. It did. It built a great club because we travelled everywhere. And then I suppose we started the Broon and the Mixed and the Purcell, and we travelled everywhere. Helen and myself had a bit of an argument one day behind the Killarney.
No, you had an argument with me.
I was telling her I got it wrong. I know, and I was getting wrong. And I can't remember, I think it was I nearly fell into the lake. Not Helen. So, all those people, they were the days. That's what built the club, lads. Do you know what I mean? That's what built it, the times and the people. And I suppose when we came here then, we built the place and we opened it. That's why I needed my glasses. Okay. I suppose I have to steal this now. I suppose from the opening in 1994, the Bash, the Rock, the Sacks and the Scud. Scrubbers often ask me where I get the names from wonderful, unique folk who inhabit happy golfland. I don't make them up, I tell them, I only record them. Well folks, get an earful of this lot, because you're going to be hearing a lot more about them when they have their brand new course launched. That's Pat the Bash, Tony the Rock, Paul the Sacks, Mick the Scud. All durable scrubbers and all Newcastle West warriors. For the record, they are Messrs. Doherty, Kane, Devine and Lambert. And that was the start of us. You know, that's what we were. Okay, every one of us. You know, we had our brother Joe White inside the bar. Every day he saw 2 people coming in. He started to sweat. The work was desperate, the money was bad. Yeah. So we had, that's what built, I suppose that's what built here. You know, and I would hope like that the course now in the club, like we had to fight against Ballymunnan, against Tralee, against Killarney, against Waterville, against Limerick, against Castletroy. But you know, I'd say the last club put this place together, and I think it's up to the people to take it another step, to be like, it's like Limerick. I know the Tipperary boys have a lot of control over the All-Irelands, but maybe this time we might win 3 or 4 in a row with the help of God, you know, and fight back. And the great times that we had, I'd say, that I remember, like Timmy Roach, there's a great story. We went to Scotland. We used to go to Scotland to play 36 holes a day and walk, lads. Right? We walked 36 holes a day. And the Jigger Inn is just off the 17th in St Andrews, right? And it's a great story when you walk in and order a pint. And Father and myself are saying, look over in the corner. There's the Bash, Lord Mercer in, Brother Joe and Timmy Roach. And they turn and talking to Ernie Els and they tell him his swing is coming in too low. Right? And probably 3 or 4 hours later, Joe and Ernie Els are singing for 4 or 5 hours. You know, and that was the friendship that we have. You know, North Mercer, I suppose Paul Devine used to go over back to America like all the Devines. We meet him every 2 or 3 years, and it's I don't have to meet you every day to be my friend. And I thought it was excellent. You could walk in the door, and that's what the golf club was. And for my kids, okay, my grandkids, that's what I'd like here. And I'd like to know. It's lovely to see Jim and Mary here. You know, from being from the town. Jim and myself were lucky enough, I suppose, to go to private school in Jim Brain's up in the Architect in Newcastle. You know, we did, you know, so, and it's lovely to be here. Mary and myself very happy to put a few quid in and be part of it. And we'd like to wish everybody the best. Thanks.
Well done, Mike. Well done.
Thanks, Mike. I think more than just a few quid, it's the time and the dedication and the willingness to support it afterwards what's most appreciated. And I give it to Mike for all the applause. Now finally I'm going to ask Mario to say a couple of words, please.
I'm a terrible speaker, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to say really is, we are delighted to be here. This club feels like home to you and now to us. Initially, when we met with Richard Collins, and there was suggestion that we come on board and and look after the food and beverage. It was very obvious for me that this will work. I have plenty of years, in another club, and it's very important that we all create a family and home from home, really, for everybody, not only the golfers but for outsiders as well. And then that business model will always work. I want to thank Jim and Mary for making it happen. It's tremendous venue. It's amazing, one of a kind, probably not to be repeated. And with people like you and us, it's a success story, definitely. But I want to thank everybody around this room for all the support, the business support, mental support. We've been doing this place for many months. Sometimes we thought we have delays, but then we speed it up. I want to thank Mike as well and Mary Riordan for doing up the toilets, because they're just amazing. And it's like continuation to whatever has been done up here. And initially we met with Mike and he asked, what we need and so on, and what type of support, and he explained he wants high standard. That's what we wanted. So it's great to see the contribution, from all the corners. I want to thank my wife Ella for support. Hello. Thank you. She keeps me motivated, okay? She keeps me motivated. She keeps me motivated every day. I want to thank Monica, Liga, all the crews, Mike, Sean, Danny in the kitchen, Ryan. I mean, they're all doing fantastic work, and like you can see it on the plate, it's just amazing. The comments are tremendous, and as we said many times, it's a baby steps, like with every new business. But I think we have the fruits of labor already. So listen, thanks very much. Enjoy your evening, and thanks for coming in. Thank you.
With one last contributor, Mary's pointing at Jim and Jim is pointing at Mary. So I leave it between you to decide.
Thank you. It's my first trip here. I've never been out to the golf course, and we're so impressed. The view, the natural Irish countryside, and I think what I see around here, a lot of old friends, a lot of people who supported this club over the years, and to Mike particularly and his family, I think I'm so impressed with what I've seen. So, and I think, well, Mario, to thank, I'm not, everybody else has been thanked already, but as a relative, I suppose, newcomer to golf, I've never played golf in my life. Same with Jim, you'll have to convert in as well. But I wish to thank you all, and I think the decoration, the high standards that have been applied here will make, I think, the Newcastle West Golf stand out, I think, against heavy competition. So a long history, and I think my father was associated as well, and my family. Thank you very much, but particularly to Jim Shepherd, or Jim Shepherd. Jim Long as well. And so thank you very much, and we're being welcomed here by you all. Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks very much. There's not more for me to say really. I suppose on the note of not playing golf, as a small token of our appreciation, the Management Council has granted overseas membership as well to yourself and Jim, so you're more than welcome to play whenever you're available.
Well done.
So I will say one more thing now before we go on. Because Mary has been given out to me. Derek rings me now and then looking for a few quid for the lotto. And he's done so much work pushing me and pushing everybody else. Mary said we might as well do something. So with the help of God, next year we'll run the Pro-Am again. So we ran the Pro-Am for 2012 and 2013. Okay, so with the help of God we'll run it for a couple of years. And we'll try to build the place up again. You know, because it would be nice. You know, the place is excellent compared to what it was in 2012. So we'll do that.
Thanks very much, Mike. I will say I was involved at the time of the Pro-Am, and the feedback from professionals. The second year was the most anticipated Pro-Am of that year. All the pros wanted to come here, and I think if I'm not mistaken, there was a bit of a waiting list for interest from the pros that year, so it's very much appreciated.
Thanks, Mike.
Now we'll throw my train of thought now, Mike. I think really all I would say, look, on behalf of Management Council, I want to thank everybody who's involved, and to the members, please support this great adventure, and let's kick this thing on to the next level. We have a fantastic product now, the course is in amazing condition, we have a fantastic facility up here. Let's enjoy it, let's improve it and kick it on to the next level. And other than that, enjoy the rest of the evening, and Linda Kaboom.